I'm Alexander Clark. I'm the CEO and founder of Starcade Arcade, the development studio that made Starblazer, Virus Popper, and most recently, Space Slurpees. We were looking at how bHaptics would work with some of our future titles, things that we were planning, but then bHaptics saw what we were doing with Space Slurpees and said, we should do it here. And Space Slurpees, at first we were like, Snake in VR with haptics? But once we got the suit, we said, no, this will work. We can make this fun.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I am working at Triangle Factory as a programmer on our game Hyperdash, which is an arena VR shooter game. The response to the bHaptics integration has been very, very positive. A lot of people that said hey, it's one of the best VR integrated natively bHaptics experience that I've had. So yeah, everybody seemed to like the integration.
Hi, I'm Sir Coolness. I'm the developer behind the Population 1 bHaptics mod. I wanted to have bHaptics support for a game I just frequently play. My original, just to see if I can get it to work, it was actually pretty simple. It took me maybe, a few hours just to get something up and running, which is, all said and done, which is pretty cool.
Hey, my name is Pavel. I'm from Superbright. We are the company behind In Death Unchained, and we made an integration for bHaptics for our game. Very quick to get into the agreement that we should do something together. We got your hardware. We started the integration, and I think that the cooperation between our companies was pretty great, I have to say. So for me, it was exemplary. I have to say that it's a different level of emotions, of anything that you can feel in VR. So you add something that was unachievable before.
Once you're actually in the game and you start feeling the feedback and you feel how it enhances the experience, it's something that honestly made me go, I wish every person playing VR could experience this, because it makes it that much better.
Obviously, it's something you have to try. It's not something that you really can be conveyed in video. With bHaptics, it starts to feel like everything, is more real. It's more there.
It was pretty amazing when we had this integration and we were able to feel the bow in our hands, shoot the bow, shoot arrows, and play the game we know very well. And suddenly in bHaptic TactSuit, it was another level of experience with our own game. So it was pretty amazing.
It was certainly easy to get going. The PC version, we had it up and running in about a day. For the Quest version, we had to do a little more extra things because Bluetooth connection is a pain in the butt sometimes. The integration itself was very fast, but we did run into some performance issues on the Android VR versions. But I gave some pointers to the bHaptics team, and they were very quick in responding back to me, and we got it all sorted out in the end. So that was a very good experience. Everybody should have a really easy time implementing it for themselves.
Integrating the SDK was honestly one of the easiest integration experiences I've had. And it's one of the things that we did closer to the launch of Space Slurpees, which, as you know, crunch time is very real in the video game industry. And so it was a pleasant surprise that once we dropped it in, followed their very easy to follow tutorial, it was pretty quick to actually get things going, start feeling haptic feedback, and then even designing our own patterns as well. The process of working with bHaptics was really great. They're incredible about supporting. They gave us a lot of custom patterns that they put together. They played our game and they said, hey, we think these patterns would work well in these parts of the game. And I loved using some of those patterns, but even more fun was learning to create my own custom patterns. And so I would definitely encourage bHaptics to encourage the developers they work with to try out making some of their own patterns, because I got the biggest kick out of sitting here on the computer, wearing my vest, designing these different patterns, making what I really felt fit the game. And that was one of the most fun parts of the experience.
Test effects were just originally from the library, but I found that specifically for Population 1, I felt like a lot of them were either, they kind of just didn't fit right. So I just ended up going with maybe use some of them for inspiration, just to see how what could work, and then I just went from there. I believe either the entire project or the vast majority of the project is custom bHaptics files.
It was a collaboration between us and bHaptic. It took us longer to test everything and to have a QA pass than the integration process.
So two of the bHaptics developers was actually helped me out, made it easier so we can release faster, and that was great.
We sent some test builds. They sent back some haptic files as well from Arcade. We think that this would be great for like the gun haptic feedback. So yeah, it was like really a two-way kind of thing. One of the best experiences working with an external company that we had until now. Usually there are a lot more problems. So it was great working with you guys.
I was amazed, to be honest. I was amazed. It is added value to the game. It is something that makes the game better. So it's very important for us to have such things and to work with partners like you. So thank you.
The team at bHaptics is really great. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with them. They've been very responsive and helping us get started. They're passionate about the games we make as well. And so I would definitely encourage any developers to reach out, work with them, because you'll have a good time. And it'll make your game that much better.